Is what y'all been waiting for.
You're tapped in to Way Up with Angela Yee.
Woo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee, and look who is here.
Yes.
Making his debut.
Making my debut for 2026.
I know. This
What's
is
the
what's
vibes?
today's? It's the 4th. It's almost halfway through January.
Hey, I had a couple things to handle.
I thought you moved to St. Croix. I haven't
Thought I
seen
might
you
have
since.
stayed there, right?
Yeah, St. Croix. But welcome back. You know, I only knew you were here because I saw you on Nightcap doing some things. That's the only reason. I was like, oh, Tomato is here.
Absolutely. I'm never too far, you know?
Well, today's also a Wealth Wednesday, and we do have Barry Coleman joining us. He's the VP for the NFCC. That's the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. And we're doing these live call-ins today, so get ready for that. Anybody who's struggling with debt, with financing, all of those things, he's going to be here to give you the advice that you're going to need. And again, he's from the NFCC, so that's a big deal, okay? Let's shine a light. 800
Shine the lights.
292-5150. You see these bags right here?
Yeah, I was checking that out.
Black-owned designer
Like
bags.
that. Those are nice.
All right, we're going to shine a light when we come back. It's Way Up.
Turn your lights on, y'all.
Turn your lights on.
Spreading love to those who are doing greatness.
Shine a light on them. Shine a light on them.
It's time to shine a light on them.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano.
Hey.
Mano.
Good morning.
Who I consider to be very fashionable.
I try.
And today I want to shine a light on this black-owned brand called Y2C. It's spelled Y-T-U-S-I, but it's pronounced Y2C. They actually, I don't know them, but they just sent me these two bags. One of them is, you know, I love a fanny pack, and it has the pearls that hang down around the fanny pack. Isn't that cute? And it's my favorite color, purple.
And
it's
they got a lot
furry.
of balls.
Yeah, those are the pearls.
Right.
It looks really cute on though, so I'm gonna show you all of that, and then they sent me this purse as well. But shout out to Jaquina James. I did a little research.
Shout out to her.
And she is the person behind this brand, Black woman, and they're based out of Charlotte. And just love that they sent me these beautiful gifts.
How much does she sell those for?
I don't know. I didn't see the price on it yet, but I'm gonna go take a look because, like I said, I just got the gift in the mail.
Well, she put a lot into that, though.
I do. I like it.
She
I
got
think
the
it's
little
different.
Zebras under the balls.
And this is nice for like a little going out thing, but it's different. I haven't seen anything like this. So shout out to Jaquina James and to Y2C. Now, Savannah, who do you want to shine a light on?
I wanted to shine a light on my wedding planner. We got married 3 months ago now, and me and the wedding planner worked together for months. She was paid thousands of dollars, and she never showed up on wedding day.
What? I gotta ask you though, were other things in place? Because you know, with the wedding planner, there's a lot of things you have to order in advance, things that have to be set up. Did she do anything?
So some of her vendors did show up, but a lot of the decor was missing, and some of it was even wrong.
Oh my gosh,
so I had
girl.
to have like family members help set up on wedding day. It was a disaster, but it still turned out beautiful. And we did build our own magazine photo booth for our wedding, which we are now renting out. We are starting a small business.
Okay.
So there was a positive that came out of it. So if you are in New York or New Jersey and you have a wedding, corporate events, any type of large party coming up, please follow us on Instagram, Posh Photo Booth NJ. But yes, that was a horrible experience. He has now deleted her Instagram and removed her website. But
that is awful. Why would somebody do that? Are you suing?
Yes, I am suing her.
All right. Well, thank you for calling. I appreciate you. And I'm glad that everything still turned out beautiful. At least you had people there to pick the pieces up, and now you started a business.
Yes, Posh Photo Booth NJ on Instagram if you have any events coming up.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. I couldn't imagine on my wedding day, the wedding planner doesn't even show up.
That'd be crazy.
Well, we'll see what happens at your wedding. Don't hire that wedding planner.
Yeah, they know not to play with me like that.
All right, when we come back, we got your Yeetie, and we are going to talk about Kai Cenat. He put out this video, and that's why you got to watch the whole thing. Everybody kept telling me he quit, he's not streaming anymore. Then you watch the video, and we'll tell you what his I Quit video is really all about. It's Way Up.
Just like to talk like they Angela Yee, like they Angela Yee.
Man, she's spilling it all. This is Yee T. Way Up.
Yo, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here. My guy Mano's here. Mano! Yes, and I do want to give a rest in peace and my condolences to John Forte's family. He unfortunately passed away at his home in Martha's Vineyard, and they said he died suddenly. The cause of death is unclear, but they do not suspect any type of foul play. I actually really know John Forte. His dad lived on the block where I grew up. And so he met the Fugees through Lauryn Hill. He was part of the Refugee All-Stars.
Right.
And famously known for writing and also performing. And this is one song where this is actually the Staying Alive remix that we're playing right now. And you remember this part.
John Forte.
Grab the mic and don't sway it this way.
I'm more than just a rhymer. You still a small timer. Hoping at the game, treat that ass a little kinda. Every step tangoed. Your beef don't concern me. I'm eating mangoes in Trinidad with attorneys.
And you know, he still was, he went to jail for 14 years for this liquid cocaine
coke,
charge.
yeah.
I did his first interview out of jail too, when he came home. And
He was tapped into some people though.
Yes,
up in
he was.
Martha's Vineyard.
Yeah, he went to Phillips Exeter. He went to a boarding school too. That's a really well-known, very
So he
prestigious
had a
boarding
decent
school.
upbringing.
Yeah, super smart. He actually wrote this song, Something to Lean On, which was a theme for the Brooklyn Nets that played before every game in 2012 to 2013. And he was married. He got married on Martha's Vineyard in 2015. They had 2 kids together, but he was only 50 years old. But just a really great, amazing human being. And Wyclef, actually, we had a whole long conversation way back when he first got home about their relationship and his relationship with the Fugees and things that he learned.
They were still cool?
Yeah, from John Forte. Here's what he had said.
He schooled me on how he got into books, how he studied theory, taught himself how to play guitar, then started teaching in the prison.
I mean, amazing human being. So rest in peace.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, to him, definitely unexpected and only 50 years old.
Wow.
All right, Kai Cenat announced that he quit. It was a video that he put out. It's 23 minutes on YouTube. Now, immediately, you know, people just see the headline and people were like, oh, you see Kai Cenat quit streaming? And then I saw people saying, oh, yeah, you know, good for him. It hit its peak, blah, blah, blah.
He never said that.
He never said that. All right. So here is Kai Cenat, quote unquote, quitting.
I quit thinking in my head of the goals I want to achieve and not pursuing them because I'm primarily known for one thing and super scared to step out that box and try new things. I quit overthinking.
All right. In addition to that, he's talking about the next chapter of what he also wants to expand into. Here's what he said.
When I went to Japan, my love for clothes kind of enhanced after that. Got inspired by what they were wearing, got inspired by the outfits I have put on myself, and just been falling in love with clothes, bags, accessories. The reason why I kind of want to learn it is because I want to have like an attachment to my clothes.
All right, so
I relate to that though, as far as just like having dreams and then you procrastinate sometimes. I think a lot of people, you know, fall behind because of that.
yeah, absolutely. I think part of success is doing.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you could have a billion ideas. If you don't
Right.
actually do nothing,
You
it
gotta
doesn't
execute.
matter.
You got to just jump in the car.
All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have About Last Night, where we discuss what we did last night.
Yeah.
I've been still getting, I'm studying and working and doing these online classes that I have to do. It's way up.
Last night. Yeah. So, about last night.
Yo, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here.
Way
May's
up.
here.
Yes.
I haven't seen you in so long.
It's
like,
been
what have
like
you been doing?
weeks, right? Since we've been back.
What have you been doing,
I've
Mano?
been doing a lot, man.
So tell me about this boys' night out you had.
Oh, that was last night for the movie The Rip,
Okay.
Netflix. So it was an event, you know, and they had Shannon Sharp and Ocho over there, Joe Johnson. And it was just a live podcast. They was doing it streaming at the same time, so from their page. So, you know, we did a couple of minutes of an interview.
Okay. Did you see the movie?
You know what? I didn't have time. I went to the red carpet. I did it, but I didn't have time to stay.
They've been really promoting that movie heavy.
Right. They had a huge money mountain that you took pictures on, and then I went and sat on top of it.
Of course you did.
Of course I did. Yeah, but we had a photo shoot last night. Shout out to Let's Rap About It. You know, so we had some business to take care.
Oh, man.
You know?
I must just say this. Every single one of y'all love a picture, okay? The whole Let's Rap About It team love a picture. You guys all, every time you go out, you go to the supermarket, it's a shoot. You're picking up a...
You got to be ready, baby.
You guys are there picking up a kiwi, it's a shot.
Pomegranate.
Yeah. Y'all be outside taking... Every single one of you has like a photographer.
Hey, listen, you got to stay ready.
Jim
You gotta
Jones
get
showing
ready.
us the warehouse.
Yeah,
It's
hey,
a whole
look.
shoot, and it's Dave East every time.
Yeah, every time. So we did it up last night, though.
So, did you guys have a stylist, or did y'all style yourselves? How does that?
I feel like a combination of
Okay.
the both. right? So we had 2 looks. One was like a regular look. You know, shout out to Pele. We had some Peles on it. The other one was we were suited and booted though, like black suit. Big shout out to Robbie Suits, Mr. Robbie Suits, definitely.
Who do you think is the best dressed out of the 4 of you?
I'm gonna give it to Fab because he might do 3 or 4 outfits in one day.
Okay.
Whereas I'm a 1, maybe 2 outfit guy.
Okay.
Per day.
Yeah. You might come in the next day with the same thing
and
on.
I might have the same thing on the next day, right?
1 outfit for 2 days.
Yeah, it's been known to happen.
And remember, you wore the same thing for a week.
Stop
at
it.
one
That
point.
was a bet that me and you did, and I try to live up to my bet.
Well, my night was nowhere near as exciting as yours. I'm actually trying to, I have to renew my real estate license. So I have to take these 22 hours of online courses. So that's really all I did last night. I was up like trying to finish these courses.
Hey, you always
I'm
doing
boring.
something. No,
but that was just
boring.
last night.
That's one thing you're not.
All right. Well, one thing y'all aren't is boring, and that's why we need you to call us up right now. 800
that's today.
292.
Who would have ever thought?
Don't act like you didn't come here just for this.
Who would have ever thought? Who would have ever thunk it?
Because you were supposed to be here yesterday, and I heard that you said Tuesday. Nah, wait till Wednesday.
Don't do that.
800-292-5150. Tell us a secret. 800-292-5150. It's a no judgment zone. I want to tell y'all the secret so bad, but I'm not going to do it because my producer, Dan, is going to turn bright red.
Don't do that.
But
it's very colorful, though, but it's all good.
It's very colorful.
Very, very colorful.
800-292-5150. Call us up. Oh, look at his cheeks are all colored now.
Yo, that's crazy. You really got red.
800-292-5150. Call us up. Tell us a secret.
Shh. This is a judgment-free zone. Tell us a secret.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy, Mano. And 800-292-5150 is a number. I know y'all got some secrets you've been holding, and our guy is here. 800-292-5150. Anonymous caller, what's your secret?
So my secret is I just recently, well, not recently, but I found out last year around Thanksgiving that my best friend is sleeping with my husband. The only problem, Angela, is I'm messing with her dad, and her dad is a very successful man. And if I let them find out that I know about them messing around, it's going to ruin my chances of him still sending me income every month. So I don't know what to do. Should I blow my cover?
No, I think you should still keep doing What about your husband?
Yeah, how you feel about him?
I love him. We have 3 kids together.
I feel like everybody's happy then. Your husband is sleeping with your friend, and you sleeping with your friend's father. So
you don't even sound like you're
I
mad.
feel like that's a great cycle.
I am mad because I feel a sense of betrayal in a way because that's my husband.
No. You
feel like a little bit of a hypocrite, and you want to keep getting your money.
You over there putting your on that old man. Don't do that.
But that ain't your best friend. How did you find out?
So both of them were not responding to my phone calls one day. And so I tracked her location because me and her share locations with each other. And I checked her location. When I got there, they were at a restaurant sitting outside having lunch.
I like this.
And I was like, how disrespectful can you be?
I like this.
Okay, so they know you know.
No, like I sat outside. Like, of course, I scoped them out for a while.
I don't know how you ain't run up on them.
No, why would you run up and you
Get them
over there
Tweeters
doing
cameras?
No, listen, you over there doing just as bad.
I would tell them that I know and be like, y'all need to cut now.
No, why? And then so you could keep cheating?
I mean, I feel like that's
well,
what
I guess it makes sense because if she's with him, then I could be with her dad.
There you go.
But I thought you were.
There you go. If you gonna
You're
be
right. It makes sense. I didn't even think about it like that.
If you gonna be a
mess,
embrace it. Just be who you are.
Just get your money.
That's the problem with the world. People not embracing who they really are.
Do you really have feelings for her dad though?
She like that money.
No, it's more of the money. It's just the money. Like I love my husband. But we just had a baby like 3 months ago.
Whoa.
And me and her dad were sleeping around while I was pregnant, and it was good.
No,
it was
you
good.
know what? You
Oh
know what?
gosh.
You know what? Listen, you already have the answer to your questions.
Yeah.
You know you're not gonna stop doing what you're doing. and more power
not
to
gonna
you.
rock the boat.
Right? Don't even do nothing. Don't change it. Everybody, it's a well-oiled machine right here. It's very balanced.
Are you sure
Leave it like that.
Sure it's her husband's baby?
It might be the dad's.
I wanted to get DNA test, but like, why? When he's taking care of me anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Oh my God.
How racist.
I like this for you though. I like this for you.
Thank you. I love this for me too.
Yeah, I like you embrace your. You know.
Angela's like, okay.
Okay. I don't know what else I could say.
Yeah.
I just want to say it's a mess, girl. But something will hit the fan, and when it does, call me back. I want to hear how the story ends.
You know what? I sure will. I'll keep you updated.
Okay, thank you. It's a no judgment zone.
Yeah.
But that was hard. That was a lot going on.
I don't think we judged her. We allowed her to be who
you loved
she
it.
needed to be.
You loved it. All right, when we come back, we have your Yeetie, and Drewski did a skit that reached over 62 million people in less than 2 hours on X alone, on that platform X, not X. And we'll tell you how the church is reacting to this and what people are saying. It's way up.
From industry shade to all the gossip, Angela's spilling that Yeetie.
All right, it's way up with Angela.
Way up.
I know that's right.
Yeah.
You may know. And we have to watch this again. It was so good. In Yeetie, we're going to talk about this Drewski mega pastor.
Yeah, I love it.
Mega church pastor skit that he did. So, you got to watch the full thing, but it has like 65 million views just on X. Everybody is reposting it also. But here's a little snippet of it just so you can see the pastor that Drewski is playing.
I had somebody in the congregation ask why I'm wearing Christian Dior and Christian Louboutins. Because I'm a Christian and I walk in the blood of Jesus.
Amen.
Give him some praise. So we are raising funds for a project in Zimbabwe. We wanted to raise $4 million for that. Amen. That needs to appear today. We are not letting anyone leave until we reach our goal. Amen. Hallelujah. Life savings here. Give him some praise for that.
I mean, it was hilarious. You got to watch and see the full thing, but it's also just, and I see these articles saying that people are mad about it, but I really didn't see anybody mad.
Hey, listen, it has a lot of truth to it, so I love it.
I mean,
and
you
humor,
can see these are based. There's the flying pastor,
right?
That's
a
real
thing. You
situation.
just showed me that.
And then the Dior outfit.
Yeah, you had a lot of pastors and
designer clothes.
Preachers out here with designers.
At the end of it,
cars.
he drives away in his Bentley Bentayga and
no, that was a
what was
Rolls
it?
Royce.
Oh, a Rolls Royce. Okay,
yeah.
He mentioned it though.
He mentioned it.
Yes,
absolutely.
And then he drove away at the end of it, and a lot of pastors do have nice cars, and he said, pastors love money. Right. So we shall see if there really is any reaction from this. But there's been a lot of AI pastors, like people putting up these AI skits of pastors reacting, and they're not real. All right. Joe and Jada sat down with French Montana and Max B and asked some questions. One of the questions that French Montana answered was how he pulled a Dubai princess. Everybody was shocked when they saw that he's getting married to a princess from Dubai.
It was one of my homeboys. He plugged me with her in Dubai. I just happened to be in Dubai, and I remember I had seen her. She had put up that post where she divorced somebody. So she threw that up. I'm like, I like her. He was like, man, I know her. And I'm like, do what you gotta do.
And it worked.
Hey.
You got the alley-oop. Remember, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
Don't take.
All right. In addition to that, he told Fat Joe that he wasn't getting no money from All the Way Up. Let me tell you something. I noticed French Montana is out here not caring at all about what he has to say. He's very comfortable in his life. But here's what happened.
I'm like, yo, Crack, I never really told you, but I checked with my lawyer. He told me I ain't get no publishing on that song. I said, yo, Crack, I know you're not running a business like that. He was like, French, what you want me to do? I said, when I did the song with you, I was like, my brother got me. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Crack was like, you know what? He called his lawyer right on the spot. And he was like, you know what, French, here. I forgot what you gave me.
10%. But the thing is,
I think it was 5. It was 5.
No, it was 10%.
It was 5.
He's like, Joe,
probably 5.
Now we got paperwork. But if you want to say 10 on the record. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. When we come back, we have Under the Radar. These are the stories that are not necessarily in the headlines. They're flying under the radar. This one hurt my heart. Sax.
Oh, no.
I know it hurt your heart, too.
Oh, no.
It's way up.
Check the news. I got news. This in the news that relates to you. These stories are flying under the radar.
All right, it's way up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy Mano.
That's right.
And Saks Fifth Avenue has filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection yesterday. We knew this was coming, though. They've been talking about this. They had a really bad financial situation before they merged with Neiman Marcus. And that failure kind of really hurt them. And that merger was ill-timed. We see a lot of people aren't going to like stores and shopping in the mall and luxury. It's just not the time for that. Macy's closed hundreds of stores in 2024. Lord & Taylor went out of business in 2020. When you go to the mall, there's this mall in Jersey called Livingston Mall. There is one store left in that whole mall. Wow. I used to work there when I was younger.
A lot of physical stores is closing down.
Yeah, so Saks was having issues paying its vendors. And earlier this month, the CEO stepped down after they missed a large debt payment. And now the new head is stepping down as CEO. So I don't know what's going to end up happening for them. But I know people who also are vendors are probably like, how am I ever going to get my money? Because think about all those clothing lines and other goods that are sold in Saks. Now they got to worry about, am I ever going to get paid?
Maybe not, because that's why they filed bankruptcy.
All right, now speaking of money, since it is a Wealth Wednesday, OnlyFans star Sophie Rain is now slamming the Florida governor candidate James Fishback after he unveiled a plan that he felt would be helpful when it comes to getting some more tax money in there. He wanted to impose a 50% tax on income earned by creators in the adult content industry, aka OnlyFans.
Leave them content creators alone.
Yes, he said he will push for the first of its kind OnlyFans sin tax. I know he got some accounts on there too.
Of course he does.
Now here's what Sophie Rain had to say about that.
Never in my whole life did I think that I would wake up and see a Florida politician trying to start beef with me for clout. And I would be more than happy to pay that if multi-billion-dollar corporations were also being properly taxed. But surprise, they're not. I think that people also fail to realize that there are so many creators on this platform that do this job because they're struggling.
All right, now he responded to her on social media and said, pay up or quit OnlyFans. As Florida governor, I will not allow a generation of smart and capable young women to sell their bodies online.
You just want that
And
money.
she said, sounds like you subscribed and got buyer's remorse after dropping your annual salary on an OnlyFans girl. The nerve.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree with her.
Yeah, like, get out of here. You're not winning. All right, well, that is your Under the Radar. We do have the Way Up mix for you at the top of the hour. And like I said, it's a Wealth Wednesday. So Barry Coleman is going to be joining us live to take your calls. He is the VP of the National Foundation of Credit Counseling, the NFCC. So get your questions ready when it comes to debt. I know a lot of us for 2026, we're starting off the year talking about how we want to restructure our finances, get out of debt, pay things off. He's going to help you out. It's Way Up.
Oh, she came with receipts. It's time to spill that yee tea.
All right, it's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with my guy,
Spill it,
Mano.
baby.
And I know you don't really watch Euphoria.
No.
But season 3 has a return date. Finally, people have been waiting forever. You know how long it's been? It's been, when
So it's only been 2 prior seasons?
Yes, and it's been dragged out waiting for this season to come out, but it's coming back on April 12th, finally, and here is some of that trailer.
A few years after high school, I don't know if life was exactly what I wished.
Hello, Rue. You owe me money.
I work all day. My bride-to-be is spread eagled on the internet.
I was just making contact.
Hey, girl, Rue. I take her.
Rue belongs to us.
Man, Rue got herself in all kinds of things. I see pimps. I see the money that she owes and the drugs that she didn't sell. And it's just all kinds of drama. I will miss Fez, a.k.a. Angus Cloud, because in real life, he passed away in 2023. So he was a favorite character on the show. All right, so get ready for that. Again, Euphoria is back on April 12th. Young Blue versus 7th Streeter. Who thought they would be having any issues? Now, somebody wrote on social media, Fishy said, bro, that Shakira song off Young Blue album got my ass crying so bad right now. Young Blue responded, too bad 7th Streeter hates her verse and sent a cease and desist to take it down, LOL. Here's that song.
That's just the game you play. That's just the games you play. That's just the games you play.
Gotcha. Looking in the mirror. We in the mirror, body like Shakira. I can tell that it's still us. We gon' love till it kill us.
Now I want to say
What happened? What's the problem? Why she'd want to change her verse? Like,
well,
what is it?
she said, and I will say Seven's a very professional person, as a very talented songwriter. Some good people. Now that we've all been made aware of the situation concerning Young Blue and I, let's chat. And she said, regarding Young Blue and Record at Hand, that night we recorded the demo for my feature. I asked Blue to send me the vocal session so my engineer and I could recut, clean them, and send them right back. After months of text, DMs, and calls, Blue refused to send them and refused to handle business on 2 additional records written by myself, First Simmons, and Forrest. Last Tuesday, I followed up once again. His response, I don't think we're going to make it in time. LOL, I think it's amazing, though. I told them to take it off. And she said her response was, okay, we'll catch the next one. Once the song is released without my approval, I called him multiple times to no avail, then proceeded to text him and his team about the lack of respect they displayed by releasing my voice. My lawyer was then notified. So I will say this, though. We talked about his album coming out on Friday, and some people were not even realizing that he had a project out. Now he's
one of my favorite artists.
No, now you know.
You know that?
Is he?
Yeah.
He was at the Way Up with Angela Yee anniversary party.
Yeah, I love Young Blue.
Or was it the launch party?
Yeah.
It was a launch party. Yeah, no, he's an amazingly talented artist.
Super.
And so is Seven. So hopefully the two of them can get this squared away. All right, Jennifer Williams has a little bit to say after her husband, Christian Gold, is ordered to pay almost $400,000 for an alleged fake investment scheme. She posted some text messages with somebody, one of the people suing, who got a default judgment, just basically praising him and saying how amazing that he's been. And so that is really basically her response. And she also said her husband is a man of his word. You gotta go, your man, girl. I know that's right. Yeah. All right, well, that is your Yeetie. And when we come back, Barry Coleman is here. He is the VP of the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. And we're going to take your calls live. So start calling us up now, 800-292-5150. Any questions you have about your debt, finances, any help you need, we got you.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
Yes, it's time. It's Way Up, and my partner, Stacey Tisdale, is here for Wealth Wednesday. Yeah. And we have our special guest back, and this is such important, valuable information. Barry Coleman is here, the Vice President for the NFCC, the National Foundation of Credit Counseling. Welcome back.
Thank you, and happy Wealth Wednesday to everyone.
Thank you, Barry. And we're still trying to help our audience keep those New Year's resolutions. We know most of them are financial. More of them have to do with debt and credit repayment. And first, tell everybody what NFCC does.
Yeah, so the National Foundation for Credit Counseling, NFCC, is a nonprofit financial counseling organization. It's a membership organization. We have roughly 50 member agencies that are located across the country. And essentially, our goal is to help consumers live better financial lives, primarily through better credit, budgeting, and debt management. And so we have counselors that work with consumers one-on-one to look at their personal finances on an individual level, and they help them to develop plans to reach whatever their financial goals may be.
Yes, and it's free.
Yes, the counseling services are free of charge. There are nominal fees if they decide to enroll in debt management plans, but they can at least come in and have a free consultation to kind of understand, where they are, and also to get a personalized action plan at the conclusion of the counseling session.
That's awesome. So if somebody calls you, like a lot of people will, and say, I got maxed out credit cards, I don't know what I'm doing, what are the first steps you're going to have them do?
Yeah, the first steps essentially is to understand their total financial situation. So the counselor will look at all of their sources of income, what their living expenses are, line item by line item, and also what their debt obligations are. And then based on that, they will make budget recommendations where they can reduce expenses in the various categories. And if the debt is overwhelming and something that they can't handle on their own, then they would recommend that they enroll in a debt management plan, which is a structured repayment system to pay back the debt, usually at reduced rates and better terms.
And this is all confidential.
It's confidential, completely confidential. Our counselors are certified by the NFCC. They have to go through continuing education. The agencies are accredited by the Council on Accreditation.
So important, because there's so many things. If you Google, like, I'm in debt, what can I do? You don't know what's going to pop up. But with the NFCC, you already know they operate in the interest of the consumer first and foremost, and they also are the longest serving credit counseling organization in the nation.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been in business for over 60 years, and we're recommended. We're a trusted resource for consumers, someone that they can trust, that always has their best interests as the primary goal.
Yep, and we really wanted you guys to know that when you call in for this free consultation, that it is 100% free. It is 100% confidential, because there's a lot of shame and blame people have. When it comes to debt.
Absolutely. And our counselors are accustomed to working with people. We understand the emotions that people have when they come to us. We understand, how they might be feeling about their situation, and they're really skilled at navigating that, to reassure people that we're there to help, and we really don't try to place any blame, and we try to make people feel like we can help them.
All you need is a plan.
Absolutely,
you need a plan. That's it.
Absolutely.
All right. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, call us up. That's what this is all about. Barry Coleman is here, the VP for the NFCC, the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. 800-292-5150. We are here to help you out today, just so you can get a little taste of what that counseling will be like for you one-on-one. 800-292-5150. Call us up. It's a Wealth Wednesday.
Had a dream of living wealthy,
And I don't mind sharing my wealth, dog.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. I'm here with Stacey Tisdale for Wealth Wednesdays. And our guest, this is amazing. Barry Coleman is back taking your calls live. He's the Vice President for the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. Ty, you have a question?
I do. I'm trying to budget. I have 18 credit cards, and I have past credit card bills that is in collections. And I've joined many credit counseling, but none of them seem to help. I feel like my credit score is not going anywhere. Debt is not going down, even though I'm paying on it. I'm just trying to find out what's the best way and how to come out of it.
Your situation is not uncommon at all, and I can tell you there is a way out. I can tell you NFCC member credit counselors are trained and accredited and certified, and they can help you through that situation. I think it really starts with helping them to get a full picture of what your situation is, and then looking at your expenses line item by line item, possibly making recommendations where you can reduce expenses, and then looking at your debt profile and determining, based on your mix of creditors, what concessions may be available from those creditors to reduce your monthly payments and to address those accounts that you mentioned that were in collections. But I would definitely recommend that you reach out to the NFCC. You can do that through the Wealth Wednesdays page. There's a way for you to connect with an NFCC member counselor. So I would certainly recommend that you do that.
If you go to Wealth Wednesday, follow Wealth Wednesdays on Instagram, we have the link in our bio where you can all sign up for a free credit counseling session.
Yeah.
Just look for free credit counseling and just go to the link in our bio. Everybody out there, just go to Wealth Wednesdays Instagram.
Thank you so much, guys.
Hey, Val, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. We have Barry Coleman here, and I know you have a question for the NFCC.
Yes, and it's just crazy how God works, because I am in the midst of trying to figure out where and who I could communicate with fixing my credit.
All right, so what's your situation?
Actually, this year I lost my father. I was off of work since last March due to a shoulder surgery. I had to give up my car because I couldn't afford it, and it's just been a lot.
All right, so we got to get you back on track.
Yes, ma'am.
Condolences to you on the loss of your father. I would certainly recommend that you reach out to the NFCC and allow them to sit down with you, look at your full financial situation in order for them to create a personalized action plan to address your particular situation. Experiencing job loss, experiencing debt and credit issues can be tough. And so you need someone to help you through this. And that's exactly what NFCC member counselors do.
Thank you. You guys are the bomb.
Aw. And if you want to sign up, just go to Wealth Wednesday's Instagram. We put the link in the bio for everybody out there. And we know exactly what you're saying. There's so many groups out there, but we have known NFCC for a long time. And they are the most reputable out there. And that's why we're doing this with them.
We're going to get you to your goals.
Yep.
Thank you. You guys are awesome. I stay in Detroit, Michigan, and I listen to you all the time.
Okay, we love it,
It's
D.
amazing just to hear your voice on my phone. So I thank you guys so much.
All right, thank you, Val.
Thanks,
Thank you, Val.
Bye.
All right now we have Barry Coleman here with us from the National Foundation for Credit Counseling. It's a Wealth Wednesday. You know, me and Stacey are always trying to make sure that we put you in the right direction when it comes to reputable organizations. And we want to help people get out of debt. We want to help you take control of your finances. We want to help you whatever your goal is. Maybe you want to buy a home for the first time. There's so many confusing things happening, but we are taking your calls live. 800-292-5150. Call us up.
Getting you straight financially, mentally, and physically. This is Wealth Wednesday on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up is Way Up with Angela Yee. It is a Wealth Wednesday. I'm loving this today, Stacey.
It's amazing. Everybody is so concerned about their debt and their credit. We have a real solution with NFCC.
Yes, Barry Coleman is here. He is the VP at the NFCC. And right now we have Dana on the line. Dana, what's up?
I was just wondering which way would be to consolidate and build my credit score to buy a home.
So I would definitely recommend meeting with an NFCC member counselor. Our counselors not only do credit counseling, but they also do housing counseling. And so hearing that you are looking to purchase a home, I think, one of our member counselors would definitely be the way to go, because they will look at your full financial situation. They understand what type of credit profile you will need in order to qualify for a mortgage, and they can start you off on the right track towards home ownership. You can do it through the Wealth Wednesdays Instagram page. That's where you can find the link to NFCC, and schedule some time to talk to a counselor. And up front, you want to make sure that they understand what your goals are, and then they will basically do your full financial review to kind of understand where you are now and help you develop a plan to getting to where you want to be. That's the important. Understanding where you are helps them to decide what actions you need to take, and perhaps estimate what the time frame may be for you to get to where you want to be.
Absolutely.
And
That's
it's
wonderful information.
fully confidential. And when you buy your first home, tag us, okay?
I sure will, girl.
All right. Thank you, Dana.
Thank you so much.
Marcia, of course, with Stacey from Wealth Wednesdays.
Hey, Marcia.
And we have Barry Coleman here from the NFCC, and I know you got a question.
How can I get a better interest rate while taking advantage of the new debt plan?
When credit card companies and credit issuers determine interest rates, it's typically based on your credit profile. And so what you would want to focus on is improving that credit profile. Now, as it relates to credit scoring, the most important aspect or factor that influences a credit score is your payment history. So the level in which you make payments on time each month, that's the number one factor. It accounts for 35% of your credit score. Next is your credit utilization, and that's the amount of credit that you currently have outstanding as compared to your overall credit limit. So those two factors alone account for 65% of your credit score. And I mention that because, again, in order to get a lower interest rate, you want to improve that credit score. So if you focus on those areas, that will help you to increase your credit score, and it will make you more desirable to creditors, and then they will consider then lowering your interest rate, which will save you money over time so that most of your payment goes to principal and not to interest. So improving that credit score, that credit profile should be a priority for you in order to get lower interest rates.
Oh, thank you.
You can go to Wealth Wednesdays, our Instagram page, right?
We're just pinned to the top.
Yeah,
We'll
when you
wait
go
for
to Wealth
guys
Wednesdays,
to,
you'll see it, and you will follow that link.
Thank you, guys. Happy New Year.
You're
Happy
welcome.
New Year, Marcia.
Happy New Year.
That was great. I have questions too. No. Barry's like, no. But again, Barry Coleman, thank you so much for joining us and answering these questions live. It was really valuable information for everybody listening. To go to NFCC, go to Wealth Wednesdays on Instagram. You'll see the link there.
Absolutely. Glad to be here, and hopefully your audience got something out of today's program.
Promise you'll come back.
Absolutely. I'd love to.
Debt, always a touchy subject, and our Wealth Wednesdays mantra, y'all, your self-worth has got nothing to do with your net worth or your debt. We can help you get out of that.
All right, well, when we come back, you guys, this is your show, so you have the last word.
Tap in and get your voice heard.
What the word is.
Here's the last word on Way Up with Angela Yee.
What's up? It's Way Up with Angela Yee. Y'all can't leave my friend Mano alone.
That's right. Stop playing with me.
Because this is the year. This is your wife year.
It is. I've been put that out there in the universe.
And you know, this is the Chinese New Year too. Year of the horse is coming up.
That's right.
And so when is Chinese New Year this
stallion.
year? Okay, so Chinese New Year starts on February 17th. And Year of the Horse is going to bring energy for passion, action, and social connection, but also potential for high expectations and volatility. That sounds like a
I like
relationship.
that. And get me a stallion, right? Like, yeah.
Boldness, freedom, ambition.
I like it.
Favoring innovators and leaders by also calling balance for water and earth elements and mindful rest.
Sounds
Year of the Horse, baby.
I like it.
Yeah, so maybe you'll get yourself a stallion.
Yeah.
Well, thank you again to Barry Coleman for joining us from the NFCC. And thank you for your calls. Any help that we can offer for our Wealth Wednesday, we're here for it. Can't wait to see Mano's photo shoots later today.
Hey,
every day is a shoot.
Let's rap about it.
All right, it's your show, so you have the last word.
What's up, Angela? Listening in Alabama. Just wanted to shine a light on the recovering addict. We do recover. Our past does not determine who we are, and it does not determine who we can be and what we can be. Keep your head up, keep pushing forward, and keep moving.
Way Up with Angela Yee is on.